Hi guys, how are you guys doing? It's your girl SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter here out on this YouTube street. Now guys, as you guys can see, today we are going to be talking about some bits and pieces of stuff that is going on social media and also off social media. Now I look like a hot mess. Just be comfortable, yes. And let's talk about, I have to say, it's trigger warning and all of that. It can be a little bit, it can be some content can be a little bit, on the trigger side. So if you have a little bit of soft heart, then you think you need to click off. So let's talk about some situation that I saw on social media that got me a little bit like, oh my god, where is this world going? Now I have to say, this Halloween, a lot of people were celebrating it, and also a lot of people was doing the dress up and all of that. And I have to say, some of the dress up, it's a little bit funny to see, but still, it was as a Christian, as a Catholic, or as a Muslim even, it's a little bit weird to see and to know that, to celebrate it. But each his own, no judgment. Hello, I'm not a perfect Christian too. I am not the perfect Christian. I'm not the person. So let me say that ahead. But we don't celebrate Halloween at all. We don't celebrate it. But it's funny to see some of the costume and some of them not. So what got me off guard is seeing this people trying to be funny with this kind of costume. It looks a little bit, in a kind of wrong way to do this kind of costume, but still a lot of people doesn't understand. So let's go to some of the costume and some of the things that I saw, a situation that a lot of people also got off guard of the costume. Now the first situation was a little bit of racist costume that some children, I see children, they're children, was doing this Halloween. Let's go to that part.
Do you understand that none of you will get
it that way?
Do you guys understand the consequences of what you've just done?
No.
You guys are not going to get into a college. You guys are not going to get any scholarships because this is a hate crime.
We all dropped out of high school. It's okay.
I still don't think it's appropriate for you guys to be doing this. It's really it's really not.
So guys, as you guys can see, yes, they were not amused about it, and I think it's wrong. It's wrong. I hope they apologize and all of that, because some people are determined to find out who they are and to take action. The next situation is the costume. The lady say, my culture is not a costume, and this lady went all the way off to this guy wearing like an Indian costume. Let's go to that.
When indigenous meets fake indigenous, my culture is not a costume.
Feathers, what is her problem? Sister, tell her. Sister, tell her. Esa puta, quítese eso. Quítese eso, puta. That's right. Thank you, sis. Thank you.
So guys, as you guys can see, a lot of people, I have also seen this also here in Holland. There was one lady wearing this costume on the Europe Song Festival, and a lot of people from the culture was not happy about this. So we need to really think about sometimes when we do a kind of costume. Sometimes it's not funny, and sometimes it's not appropriate, to be honest, even if it's Halloween. But yeah, Halloween some things comes out on Halloween, I'm just saying. So watch out, even if you are celebrating Halloween and all of that. But each his own people. Each his own. Know what you're celebrating. That's all I'm saying. The next situation with the I hope I'm saying the good, trick or treat, is the candy situation. So apparently some children went to do trick or treat, and they were putting some things inside the candy. So that's definitely things that you guys need to watch out, especially if you have children, especially if you're doing the whole trick or treat and all of that. I hope I'm saying it good. Is when you go to doors and doors to people's house and collect candies. It's not trustable anymore, guys. Please watch out, because there are some people with some mental issue, and that is putting some strange things in the candies. Let's go to that part so you guys can see it for your own.
This Halloween, you have to watch out for what is inside your kid's candy. I took out a Three Musketeers bar, I opened up the packaging, took out my knife, then I cut it in half to make sure it was just candy, and there was a pill inside it. This could be a dangerous drug. It had the letters DQ on it. It gets worse. They had a Snickers bar with a giant bolt going right through it. What is wrong with people? And I can't believe this one. This Reese's cup had a freaking Tide Pod in it.
So guys, as you guys could see, the next situation we're going to talk about is Saudi Arabia. Now you may think like, okay, it's a holy place, and the people will not be celebrating, supposedly not to be celebrating the whole Halloween. But guess one more time. Let's go to that part.
This behind me here is the picture, not from America, not from England, but from Saudi Arabia, a land which has prohibited and has banned the celebration of Mawlidun Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because apparently the celebration of the birth of the Prophet of Islam is more evil than a celebration like this and a festival like Halloween. Make it make sense.
Wow, subhanAllah, this is happening in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. When people like me became a Muslim 31 years ago, and we left behind all of this pagan holidays, it's really concerning that people that were born Muslim are now celebrating what I left.
This is what your parents never told you about Halloween. The ancient holiday of Halloween is not what you think it is. It originates from the ancient pagans who worshipped the dead. During the time of Halloween, they believed that demonic forces become much stronger in the earth. So they dressed up like demons to avoid being attacked by demons. Halloween is actually one of the heavy witchcraft nights in the entire year. Devil worshippers use this night to do rituals, sacrifices, and put curses on people for the rest of the year. But don't worry, there's one force far more powerful than any form of witchcraft, and that is the power that is in Jesus Christ. Follow for more to know about Jesus.
So guys, as you guys can see, even Saudi Arabia went and celebrated the whole Halloween. A lot of people on TikTok were confused and expressing themselves on TikTok, and I'm even in shock. I am in shock. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna say too much. Oh hell to the no. But I am in shock to see that they are celebrating Halloween on this level in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. I'm in shock. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say too much. The next situation is, of course, the Amigos. One of the Amigos members take off that whole situation. That was something that I think nobody expected, and definitely very, very sad situation that have happened. I'm telling you guys, I don't know where we're going. I don't know where the world is going, but to see something like that happen, it really makes you, think about our children, and the future and all of that. So very unfortunately news, very sad news, very, very, it's mind-blowing, I want to say. And also my condolence and my sincere condolence to the family and the friends of this young, he was 28, guys, 28 if I'm not wrong, old. And it's sad to see that, and with any other of our young boys and girls.
All right, so these are the details that I have so far, and I can just tell you what I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? The information I have is that Quavo was shooting dice. This is what someone posted. They posted, apparently they might have been there. They said Quavo was shooting dice and he was getting his pockets broke off bad. So dude had an attitude and he tried getting aggressive with the wrong Mob Tide nigga. Not gonna drop names, which sounds like they know who it was, but they're not dropping any names. Dude got on his behind. Then somebody they was with jumped up, and that's when everybody bunched up. Then shots started ringing, but they were coming from somebody from Migos' side. But he was shooting wild and hit takeoff on accident. and the other nigga started shooting back. And I think he got hit again. But ultimately, his own niggas killed him. Because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body just drop. That's usually what I see whenever I see people get hit. Body just drops. Quavo was plexed up over some small ish. It really wasn't worth it. Takeo was the coolest, quietest nigga in the room the whole time. That's what Nas said. We say, I was talking to Shorty Doo-Wop. He said, I had to school him, told him, don't let niggas fool him. Because when the pistol blows, the one that's murdered be the cool one. That's what he said. And that's what it is, unfortunately. When the pistol blows, you know what I'm saying? Like, the one that's murdered, man, is usually the ones that's the coolest one, man. So, you know, it's like, we just gotta have, I think we gotta have better practices, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kind of practices that don't have us out in the middle of the damn night, man. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow should, like, the sun should rise. So, you know what I mean? Go home, go to sleep, man. Be with your loved ones, man, in a timely fashion.
The next situation that got me all the way off guard is the death of Davido, his little son. That one, I was like, wow. That one was like, poof. Davido is an African artist, very famous. I love his music, so that hits me a little bit because I'm listening to his music so many years. So that hit that situation. I was like, nah, come on now, what was going on, man? So I was like very sad about that. And you know, as a mother, you don't even need to be a mother, but any situation that involves, you know, our children, it's something that you don't want to experience. And you know, let me clap off you. I don't want to experience. That's crazy. So, you know, I can not even imagine how painful and how the mother and the father will be right now, and even the family around it will be right now. That's sad. That's sad.
When are people gonna learn? This video is going viral of a woman experiencing anti-blackness in Europe. Mind you, she's surrounded by men. The men recording are men of color. This man decides he wants to fight. Now, the first few hits he got, then she proceeds to curb him. The ancestors had her back. And I think people need to realize there's no more being peaceful. There's no more ignoring. If you decide to do and say anti-black things, you will be dealt with.
On top of all of this, I got a message that somebody we know, somebody I know, or we know, also passed away. And that also got me all the way off guard. It's somebody that we used to party, you know. I have only good memories of him. And unfortunately, he passed away very young. I think 36, 37 years old. And every time I see him, I always like to, I don't want to mention his name, but I always mix his name, and I always sing and rap, and he always laugh. I can just see it in front of me right now. And very young, you know. Guys, this I want to say, if you know anybody around you, or if you know yourself, if you feel like you need help, you see anybody around you that you see that need help, it can be from addiction, it can be from depression, it can be from any kind of thing. If you see somebody that you love or somebody you're friends with is suffering from anything, open your mouth. Don't be afraid about saying something. Say something. That is when you know. Because most of the time, sometimes we don't know, and it will catch you all the way off guard that you don't even know. But if you know, open your mouth. In this case, I didn't know. But Saturday we're going to bury him. And I'm feeling down about that. I'm feeling very down about him passing away. So, seeing everything what is happening on social media and around me, I have to say I'm being down for 2 weeks. I'm down. It's sad that all of this is happening. It feels like the world is coming to an end. That's how it feels like, in my opinion. But yes, guys, I wanted to give you guys some small, you know, bits of news. What is going on in this world? Please be careful. Please be prayed up, guys. Be prayed up. December is coming. You already know craziness are, you know, around the corner. Prayed up, prayed up, prayed up. And if you don't believe in God, whatever you believe in, as long as it's positive, you know, keep it up. Keep it up. You know, have a double eyes on our children. And, you know, stay safe. Stay safe, guys. Now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl, SYLISMUKBANG, the Mukbang news reporter. Unfortunately, this time with a lot of bad news. But I think sometimes we do need to, you know, let our people know the things that is going on in this world. Yeah, that we need to wake up. It's time to wake up, people. Yeah, everything was going on also with Kanye West and all of that. People, let's wake up. We need to wake up. I don't know how, but let's be alert. Yes, guys, and be safe out there. Now, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time in another news reporting or any other crazy things I'm dropping. Bye, guys. Doei doei.